Welcome to ExerciseBay.com. We're still in our chest section of our training program. We're going to teach you a little bit about the stability ball, but first, what I want to do with Vladimir is I want him to sit on the ball, okay? And we're going to try to sit dead center in the ball, okay? Dead center in perfect posture. Bring your heels back towards you a little bit. Okay, so that's his, somewhere between drive and reverse is neutral. That's his, what he feels his perfect alignment is. For the sake of getting on the ball, I start everybody in their perfect alignment so they have that kinesthetic awareness. Now, most people and most trainers that I see in the gyms and fitness centers are approaching the ball a little on the high risk range area. What they do is they have their clients hold the side of the ball, go ahead, as they come down, okay? Stop. Now this puts a lot of stress on the low back. Okay, a lot of stress in the neck area. Come back up onto the ball. This is something that we have to teach the client. We teach the client to roll out and to come back. To roll out and to come back over and over and over again. I would never put anyone on a ball. I would never use the ball myself if I did not have maneuver on the ball. So I want Vladimir to show me 3 roll out and come on back flawlessly before I would ever load him on the ball. Okay, so because he is going to get pretty exhausted on the ball when I hand him 2 dumbbells. So I want you to come right back onto the ball, go into a tabletop position. Okay, good. Head and shoulder blade support. I can't tell you how many times I see, go back on the ball, let your head hang a little. Just let your head hang. Yep. How many times I see this? I'm going to say 7 out of 10 times in the fitness center I see a trainer with their client with their head off the ball. If not, come forward a little. Even this is incorrect. I want head and shoulder blade support. So back into the position, head and shoulder blade support. Hips are up. Okay, and have you come back just a little. Right there. Okay, if you look over here, I want to make sure that his ankles are directly under his knees. Can you bring your feet towards you? A little more. Okay, so we have the ankle supported under the knee. I'm looking at the level of the hips, making sure that Vladimir has the ability to keep those hips up, keep those glutes tight, okay? Put the pressure through the ankles. Everyone has to look at the heels. Make sure that your heels are not lifting because that weight will be distributed through the balls of the feet, okay? So we have a perfect, what's called tabletop position. Okay, now in that position, I'm going to have you put your arms along your side. Good. Again, we're going to re-emphasize activating the glutes, ankles under the knees. So out of this position, I want to see that you have the ability, and here's what I want you to do. Most of this momentum, sorry I said momentum again, I never used that word. Most of this momentum is going to be coming and initiating through the lower extremity, through your legs. I want you to press against the ball. I want you to keep your abdomen engaged and tight as you run back slowly and you start to flex and sit up. Sit tall, perfect posture. Good. I want you to go back into your tabletop position. Slowly use your feet, tabletop position, engage the glutes, drive the ankles through the ground, tabletop position, everything is in line. That's the strongest position. We're not going to talk about the distance between the feet that would intensify the ability to stabilize intersegmentally. Right now it's a pretty solid foundation via the ball. Can you come up one more time for me? Slow. Sit right up on the ball. Perfect posture. Get dead center on the ball. You're on the edge. Dead center on the ball. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Bring those heels back. Good. Okay. When we use the ball with our clients, when we're in the gym and we use the ball ourselves and we want to do a little functional training, so to speak, got to really define the word functional. But the bottom line is if you want to get a little more mobility and you want to put a little more emphasis, stimulus, and activate the muscles that are responsible for balance and stability, stabilizers, neutralizers, etc., not to bore you with the tech talk, what we're going to do is we have to understand one thing. The goal here is not chest. Okay, trainers and fitness enthusiasts and mom and dad and office workers and somebody who wants to do a stability ball training program, and they come on the ball and they think they're working their pec region in a function it's going to give them a little more strength and function in the chest. You're not on a ball. Okay, because of its instability and proprioceptive environment, you have more muscles and internal forces kicking and firing to stabilize the body in that position. What this is really all about is, can Vladimir hold a position as he goes through a motion? The motion is horizontal shoulder adduction. We call it chest. So he's going to do a chest press on the ball. Can he stabilize in perfect posture without deviating from that posture as he goes through the motion? So I'm his trainer. If I wasn't his trainer, obviously you would have these dumbbells here. Would obviously be a little harder to do. I would not suggest anyone sitting on a ball and trying to take dumbbells themselves and get into a tabletop. I would definitely have someone hand them to me. Okay, that's just my suggestion. It's too unstable. So what I'm going to have you do is go back into that tabletop position. Come on up. Whoop, nope, tabletop. Stay in the tabletop. I'm sorry, my bad cue. See that? The smallest cue can throw someone off their thought process. Okay, we're in the tabletop position, arms over your head like you're about to do a chest press. Now think about this, very unstable. So I'm going to have him bring this over in a sling position. Bring it down, bring it down. Good, hold that position. Now at least the weight is directly over the ball, so it's not going to pull him to one side. I'm going to hand him the other dumbbell, have him press it up, hold that position. I'm going to have him press this up into a chest press position. Okay, the first thing I'm going to look for, here's the first thing that's going to happen. As soon as he puts this up, he's going to drop his hips. Why? Kinesthetically, his thought process is here and here. He's not thinking of his hips anymore. So make sure that those glutes are activated and those hips do not drop. Next thing is these dumbbells are automatically falling this way. Do you see what's happening here? Okay, because he's in this environment and he doesn't have a solid base to exert force off of, he's losing a little bit of control. So I'm going to bring him down here a little bit. I'm going to ask you to do 1 repetition. Remember, there's a floor right there. Come on up. The floor is now here, and come on up. Everybody who's on a ball is going to want to come down and go a lot deeper than they would on a floor or a bench. We don't want that. Right there. Is his chest firing maximally? Yes, it is. Is this an environment you want to be on if the goal was hypertrophy in the pec region? Absolutely not. Is this a very cool exercise to do to get a little chest function, a little stability, a little balance, and add it into the mix? Definitely. I would highly recommend it. Again, assisted. You definitely want this to be assisted. Have somebody in the room, in the facility, your trainer, whatever, being right there with you as you go through this motion. Okay, hold that position. The safest way to come out of it is to go right into that sling position. Okay, bring him in, close pack position. I'm going to take 1 at a time. Okay, and I'm going to ask you to slowly come back up into that perfect postural position on the ball, sitting tall. Excellent. That was our stability ball chest segment. Remember, if the goal is chest, the stability ball is a great exercise to add into the mix of your chest exercises. I would not recommend it for a chest exercise for the goal of hypertrophy. ExerciseBay.com, Vladimir, I'm Dave Parisi. Thanks for watching.